Hi everyone, it's Katie and Abigail from Blinds.com. Welcome to our Fabrics 101 Google Plus Hangout. So as you probably read, our Professor Karin lost her voice, which makes it exceedingly difficult to talk about fabrics on the internet. This is how excited she was to share her expertise. So, not to fear, we are going to be rescheduling the Fabrics 101 class very, very soon, including not one, but we're going to add a second gift card giveaway for you to get free draperies. So make sure that you stay tuned for that upcoming announcement on the new event. But not to fear, again, we are here to give you a little insight into what makes us excited about the textiles on the Blinds.com website. And we even have a neat, crafty surprise that Abigail whipped up. You may recognize Abigail from such YouTube hits as the Crafty at Home video series. So if you're not connected with us on YouTube, we're youtube.com/blinds, easy to remember. We have a variety of how-to videos, but also some really neat home decorating and crafty projects as well. So look for Crafty at Home. You get a taste of that right here today. So let's talk about some free stuff, which everyone gets excited about. If you look on our Google Plus page, on Facebook, on our Twitter page, you'll see a link to a really neat free fabric sample pack. And I have some of the highly curated fabric samples here. This is going to be great for you to go ahead and order, get delivered to your house. Again, it's for free. So whenever Professor Karin does return with the Fabrics 101 class, you can actually be looking and feeling along as she's discussing a lot of the different kinds of fabrics that are included here. So what I think is neat is a lot of times when you think about fabric, you think about cotton, you think about denim, things that we're used to maybe wearing and decorating, you know, in a more traditional, typical home decor project. But what Karin is going to cover really is so much more than just the cottons of the world. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of a cool example. It's a horizontal sheer shading where it's a little see-through, it's a little dramatic. So you're going to get to see pieces like this, some really organic, just beautiful grass cloth samples from our roller shades. Mm-hmm. They come in lots of colors, you know, different transparencies, just really lovely. And then, of course, we're all about the super schwanky silk, which mm-hmm. looks beautiful on draperies in many different home styles. If it was larger, we could make a beautiful shirt from it, but that's another podcast or another video cast. And this guy is absolutely beautiful. And what's even more exciting is that it's not just about what's coming in your sample pack, but Abigail's actually going to go over what it's like to work with and select some of these products for your home. So why don't you jump over and see?
Yeah, we have so many beautiful patterns available. This is Bristol right here. It's a linen, and we want to show it to you in a roller shade, full size. So these vertical stripes are really beautiful in the roller shade, just clean lines all the way down. And I love this kind of casual, rustic feel of the linen. This is perfect for a beach house, something casual. Maybe if you have a country theme at home, this is just perfect. So we want to share some of our other favorite patterns with you. So this next one is the Flora Cosmos. This is our premier Roman shade, and the coolest thing about this is that it's cordless. You just pull or push on the bottom rail and it raises and lowers. And that's not only safer for homes with kids and pets that, you know, can get tangled up in the cords, but it's going to look really sleek in your window. So when it's all the way raised, there's no cords obstructing your view. I really love this one. And then behind us, you see the Danetta Licorice. This is black and cream in the beautiful quatrefoil trellis pattern that's so popular today. It's also available in a mustard and a blue. The Danetta Cascade, that's what's in your pack. So this right here is a flat Roman shade. That means that it doesn't have built-in loops or folds whenever it's lowered fully. It lays flat, so it gives a cleaner look in your window. But it has seams down the middle that allows it to go into these beautiful folds neatly when you raise and lower it.
So something important to remember is that as kind of decorator savvy as you want to go with your fabric choices and your window treatments, you are able to keep that nice consistent look to the outside. So even if you go with bold colors, with bold patterns, you're still going to have either a cream or a white, something very neutral that's going to face your street or your neighborhood. So just something to remember. It's nothing you ever need to be concerned about. You can have that pizzazz on the inside, and no one will ever know until they come and visit you.
Yeah, and these clean linings also, they protect your fabrics from sun damage. That's really, really important for draperies or Roman shades.
And just because we love fabric so much, on select products on Blinds.com, you're also able to get custom pillows made with the same fabric, the same material as your window coverings. So take a look, depending on what product you're looking at. This will be an option on the product page, and is a really neat way to just kind of keep that design theme, you know, just a real continued feel throughout different rooms or even the same room in your home. So not even just about windows. You can go all over the place.
Exactly. And one more thing about the window coverings behind us, we've layered the Donetta licorice curtains on top of a Roman shade. It's this simple beige with a little bit of a herringbone pattern, so it doesn't have to be boring, but we can get two fabrics in one for this one. We can layer drapery on top of a Roman shade that gives you more light coverage and gives your windows dimension when you go for that layered look.
Exactly, and I like it because if you get really lazy and you don't want to have to open and close curtains, you can use just a real simple cordless feature, an upgrade on your window treatment, and whoop, you're up with barely any physical effort, exertion spent, so you're welcome.
Exactly, and every fabric lover is looking to get more fabrics on their windows.
Exactly.
As many as possible.
Exactly.
So, I absolutely love this one. This is our Botanica stone. These are our premier draperies. And it has a nice sheen to it. This is kind of a satin finish, and it's a heavyweight fabric that'll lay really beautifully in your window. These folds will stay crisp whenever it's hung up. It has a pinch pleat at the top, and that's a very professional look and makes it easy to arrange your draperies so that they look nice all the time.
And I mean, this really is, it's a custom workroom, you know, product. So this is very similar to what you would get if you did pay that high-end designer to come in and redo all of your windows. So again, you get that really classy, expensive look with probably way more options than you might otherwise at a cost that will let you get the matching pillows. So I like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's fun to see the fabric, you know, in the real world, to get to see them on actual products. But let's go back to some of the things we can do with the sample packs.
Yeah.
We're all about recycling and staying green. So Abigail has come up with a really fun project that you can actually use some of those samples whenever you're finished, holding them up to match your paint and your furniture. What can we make with them?
Yeah, samples from Blinds.com are absolutely free. So I took our Coventry Primrose. This is a beautiful floral available with our traditional Roman shades. And I made a cute little fabric tassel out of it. This is something that you can do with leftover samples, as we said, or with fabric scraps that you have left over from projects in months past. So we took some rickrack and made a little hanger on the top, and then took some baker's twine and tied it together. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Very simple. This fabric here is our Tivoli Seafoam Bronze. It's really beautiful, it has a nice sheen, and this is available with our Premier Roman shades and then with draperies as well. So we just cut some strips of that, about 1 inch wide each, and then we're going to just fan them out in both directions. This will give it some more fullness, and then we're just going to take some twine and tie it together in the middle. So we'll tie that really tight.
I like this because it really makes me think of those tassels that you see at Restoration Hardware or, you know, some of the other kind of fun high-end design stores. But you get to use it with perhaps material that matches what you have in your windows, or just something that you don't want to throw away. You want to put to good use.
Exactly. This is a good scrap buster for those quilters and sewers out there.
Exactly.
So we took another small piece of the fabric and we're tying it together to give it that tassel look. Tie that very tightly as well to give it some volume. And there you go. How cute is that? You can hang this on a doorknob, attach it to your purse, all kinds of things with these.
Very elaborate ponytail holder? Maybe not.
Exactly. So there's one one more thing we did with these. We made some more of these tassels, and we tied them to an embroidery hoop and made a really cute, this could be a chandelier, it could hang above a kid's bed. You could really put it anywhere.
Yeah, just kind of a fun summer mobile. And I really like the idea that this is something that you could do that would take maybe 30 minutes with safety scissors and your happy kiddos. And you can let them embellish it with maybe more ribbon or paper streamers, just something really cheerful and celebratory for those everyday summer afternoons.
Exactly.
So, very cute.
So give this a try and snap a picture and share it with us on Instagram. We're at Blinds.com. So share it with us there.
Yeah, you can also find us on Twitter at twitter.com/blinds.com. That's DOT.com. And of course, we're on Facebook at facebook.com/blinds.com. So remember, we are going to be welcoming Professor Karin back to the fabric classroom very soon. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for our Google Plus Hangout that will be rescheduled. Although I'm kind of excited that we got to do this with you anyway, so no regrets. Feel better, Karin. Feel better. Make sure that you check out your opportunity to get those free samples delivered to your door. You can touch, feel, and learn along with Karin. You can make beautiful projects, and of course, you can really beautify your home with them as well. So we've had a really great time with you, Internet. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you around.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.